Last week's shooting in San Bernadino is making people consider just how possible it would be to change the Second Amendment. Come on, how hard is it to Sharpie over an old piece of parchment? Just break the glass. Last Wednesday saw a horrific mass shooting in San Bernardino, California. In the aftermath, many Americans are once again revisiting their stance on gun control because you can't just stay in the fetal position all day, every day. President Obama has called for stricter legislation concerning the purchase and sales of guns, but his efforts have gained little traction in a politically deadlocked Congress. But there is one recent presidential candidate that you've never heard of that is proposing an alternative resolution. Lawrence Lessig, professor of law at Harvard University and recent Democratic presidential candidate, has been floating the idea of a constitutional convention, and not just for the cosplay. How it would work is, every 20 years or so, states would convene to propose new amendments to the Constitution or revisions to current ones. Any proposed amendments would only become part of the Constitution if ratified by a 3/4 majority of the states. That rule keeps us from ending up with the 28th Amendment, the right to believe New Jersey rules. This whole process is allowed by Article 5 of the Constitution, which sets out two procedures for proposing amendments: either a convention or a 2/3 majority vote in Congress. I know you're bored, but trust me, your U.S. history teacher is salivating right now. So what would be the benefits of a constitutional convention, aside from all the cool merch and the hotel hookups? Well, mostly it would be a period where each generation could take a look at the rights granted to us by the Constitution and decide whether or not they need to be updated. Issues like gun control, abortion, and climate change could all be addressed and modified based on changing technologies and public opinion, as opposed to the current one law shall rule them all approach that we have today. We should have never elected President Tolkien. But with partisan politics as bad as they are today, it's unlikely that any serious candidate is going to fully back this proposal, lest they become branded un-American. But considering that the framers of our Constitution actually worked this process into our most venerated document, constitutional conventions might just be the most American option. Hey, thanks for watching the Daily Desk on 8012. Please click to subscribe, watch more videos, and just spend more time with me than you want to.